So I went to bed thinking last night, President Donald Trump, he has filed, that is his companies, has filed bankruptcy at least 6 times. 6 times. And now he's in politics. And like many of us yesterday, we brought to you a video in relation to Elon Musk, saying he didn't like the bloated budget, the big, beautiful bill, after he worked so long and hard for over 5 months, him and his team, that it slaps it in the face. And I'm thinking, you know what? Elon is a fresh face. He's new to politics. Trump is, he's been there since 2015, but he's not a veteran in politics. But in the circles of business, he's got the edge on Elon. Elon might have the brains, and he definitely has the cash. And with his winning personality, he can romance, but yet there's a limit. Because when it comes down to politics, that is big business and the 1%, Elon just might have underestimated the environment that he was in. You see, there was a movie way back in the day, I think it was New Jack City. And in New Jack City, Wesley Snipes was on trial. You guys probably remember that. Wesley Snipes was on trial. And he stood up with a furor because he thought he was going to go to prison. And he's like, look, if I go down, everybody going down. What are you saying, Pearson? People in this level, and you having the edge, politics is the type of game you got to give some to get some. And I'm sure, well, allegedly, I'm pretty sure that Elon was thinking long term. He's already getting X amount of $1 million per day for his company. But he's got some long-term plans, which I'm sure. So he's willing to take the risk and take on a job like Doge. But long-term, man, the sun will rise over and over and over again. Do you follow me? But I don't think he estimated that Trump and the boys and the girls, that there's a little thread between Trump and Congress that junior eyes cannot see, that only seasoned eyes can see. And this is the first time in American history, arguably, that a businessman has ventured into this domain. And as we look at this thing, I'm challenging you guys to speculate that this man was used, yet he used us. The late Bill Withers had a song called, I think it was Use Me. My friend, says their appointed duty. You keep trying to tell me, yeah, all you want to do is use me. But my answer, yeah, say all that use me stuff. I said I won't spread the news that if the feel is good getting used, oh, you just keep on using me until you use me up. And I'm thinking there's something that wasn't said yesterday by Elon, but yet there's possibly some emphasis that once he saw that big, beautiful bill, He's like, that ain't what I co-signed for. That's not what my objective and my team was. You see, I told my team they were doing their patriotic, honorable duty to go into the bowels of the government and find out the waste, fraud, and abuse. But I didn't know that in order to get rid of the waste, fraud, and abuse, you got to get the proper janitor to flush the toilet. Oh, I hope y'all seeing through this madness. So let me go down this rabbit hole. Check it out.
Elon Musk is now speaking out against the big, beautiful bill just passed by the U.S. House.
He told CBS Sunday Morning correspondent Dave Pogue he doesn't like the price tag on it.
You know, I was like disappointed to see the massive spending bill, frankly, which increases the budget deficit, not just decrease it, and undermines the work that the Doge team is doing.
I actually thought that when this big, beautiful bill came along, I mean, like, everything he's done on Doge gets wiped out in the first year.
I think a bill can be big or it can be beautiful, but I don't know if it can be both.
I don't know if it can be both. Maybe this man was utilized to set up a data-driven system that he wasn't totally aware of. Then again, he might have known. But for him to come out and do what he did yesterday as opposed to having a private meeting, I don't know.
Does Elon Musk's opinion hold sway here? Do opponents, for example, of the bill in the Senate now perhaps have just that marginal bit more momentum, Josh?
It does hold sway. You know, it depends on the senator and the issue, but honestly, you've seen what Elon Musk is willing to do in terms of weighing in on politics and spending money on getting people either pushed out or into office. So anybody who is now thinking about supporting this bill after having seen what Musk wrote has to be thinking in the back of their mind, what is he going to do when I'm up for election in the midterms next year? So this is something that's going to certainly weigh on them, and it's a very tough position for any lawmaker to be stuck between President Trump and somebody like Elon Musk.
And let me ask you this. Because we can speculate all day.
Elon Musk is now speaking.
Is there a subtle betrayal by Elon speaking to affect this decision in relation to how much money will be spent so that he could have promise politically and he can have leverage politically in the future, that maybe he thought that Trump would try to pull a fast one between him and Congress. So he thought he would get out in front of it. You know, in the world of business, in the world of politics, the natures are almost the same, but the people are different. And the situations, when the circumstances hit, you go where you want the wind to blow. It's deep. I hope you're catching all of it. You see, because Elon dropped nearly $300 million supporting Donald Trump in 2024. Elon Musk, the world's richest man, spent more than $290 million supporting Donald Trump and his mega allies on the campaign trail last year. The staggering figure was revealed after Musk submitted new findings to the Federal Election Commission, converting the last 5 weeks of 2024, covering the last 5 weeks of 2024. Prior filings reported December had Musk total at more than 250 million. Musk's latest finding included records showing he put more than 11 million into his America PAC on New Year's Eve for his petition incentives. Musk's end of the year contributions were related to the $1 million giveaway for registered voters who signed a petition on his PAC's website in the final weeks of the presidential race, CNN reports. Now, here's another thing I want you to think about. We've got two prominent men, Musk, Trump. We got a Congress, we got we the people. But you have a group out there like the lobbyists and others who represent this 1%. And whether any of us want to admit it or not, we the people, Donald Trump, or Elon, there's a big leverage there with the lobbyists and the 1%. And this bill, I would say also, arguably, you have to consider the 1% and what they want. And yeah, it's been brought up by the Democrats, but I just had to throw this out there because this is a tug of war of a cross. Let me draw it out for you. It's like a cross. You got Donald Trump, right? You got Musk. You got Congress. And then you got we the people. But then you got the lobbyists, right? You got the lobbyists with the 1%. And they at any time can throw this dagger or a monkey wrench into this scenario here. I just want you to see it. And I want to know your opinion. Because I start looking at the numbers. Not the 300 million, give or take, that Elon gave Trump for possible leverage for the future. These numbers. BBB. Come out to 6, 6, and then 75. We know 6 is like a leg of 666, the mark of the beast. But what about 75? March 16th is the 75th day of the year. March 16th, like 316, the holy books of the New Testament. John 3:16, for God so loved the world, hallelujah, he gave his only begotten son, that whomsoever believe in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. 75 is sacrifice, people. What do you think? Let's see how the numbers speak in all of this. Big, beautiful bill. Donald John Trump, Barack Hussein Obama. 44, 45, 47, come out to 322. That's skull and bones. Is that 1%? Remember the last president? Build Back Better. Barack Hussein Obama, Joseph Robinette Biden. Well, that come out to 216. August 4th is the 216th day of the year, and Barack Obama was born August 4th. Is Barack part of 1%? Or does he run them too? Now, here's the most interesting aspect. The Build Back Better, whether it's BBB or Big Beautiful Bill BBB, they all got the B's in it. The bill was passed 220 to 213 by the House on November 19, 2021. You know, it has to go through the House and the Senate. But November 19, 2021. The House passed the Big Beautiful Bill also recently, May 22nd on 2025. So back in the day under Biden, under the House, November 19th, 2021, and now the House passed it again, May 22nd, 2025. right? Big, beautiful bill versus BBB. They're both Joseph Biden's version versus Trump. Build back better, big, beautiful bill. Look at the numbers. 11/19/2021, that's under Biden. 5/22/2025, that's under Trump. Both of these are House votes, the dates. The difference is 3-6-3. Now work with me, I'm gonna show you. Take 11/19/2021, House pass, Joe Biden, Build Back Better. I'm speculating tomorrow something should happen significantly in relation to Big Beautiful Bill. That's 6/5/2025. Why do I say that? Because that's 185 weeks between Joe Biden / House of Representatives passing their BBB versus this BBB. Now, what is 185? The 185th day of the year, people, is July 4th. America, her birthday is July 4th. Now, on August 7th of 2022, the Senate passed Joe Biden's Build Back Better Act. August 7th, 2022. Let's look at that. August 7th, 2024 anniversary. Trump's next birthday this year, 6/14/2025. The difference is 312. Trump beat Kamala Harris 312 votes he had in the Electoral College. It also comes out to 44 weeks and 4 days. 4 and 4 is your 8, then you got the 4 left. 84, Barack Obama was born August 4th. Is that coincidence? Are they all connected? Then lastly, this is it. America's last birthday, July 4th, 2024, versus tomorrow, 6/5/2025. The difference is 48 weeks since America's last birthday, or 11 months and 1 day. What is 11/1? In my mind, that's 111. You see, ever since Pope Francis died, I've been looking at 111, and so have you. Pope Francis died on April 21st, which is the 111th day of the year. And it's been coming up ever since. So significantly, it appears the destiny of America, July 4th, is in the hands of tomorrow somehow, en route back to July 4th. 111. If the Pope died in relation to 111, that means it's destruction. Also, it's 48 weeks. What happened on April 8th of last year? There was an eclipse that came over the earth. That means an X, like you're X'd out. So no matter how you cut it, people, in the end, he's still there. He's the X. He's the X. And you can't get around it. You cannot get around it. He is the X. Matter of fact, let me show you something. I'm going to show you just how they speak.
The government is.
I want you to see this opening to him. It's something that they're not saying, but they're speaking without speaking. Let the commercial go through and I'll show you. There it is right there. Elon was on CBS Sunday Morning. Elon Musk was on CBS Sunday Morning 3 days ago, saying how he didn't like what was going on. But look how they presented him. And look at her in the yellow. Look at the sun rays. Look at the historical sun in 3 different formations. Do you understand what's going on? like they roll out the red carpet when they told the story about him. Now listen.
This morning, a man who truly needs no introduction, Elon Musk. He's talking with Dave.
And look, they got him between the X.
To begin this morning, a man who truly needs no introduction, Elon Musk. He's talking with David Pogue.
He is a truly incredible guy, and I don't say that often.
In the beginning, Donald Trump and Elon Musk got along great.
Take over, Elon, yes, take over.
Musk spent $288 million to elect Trump and his allies.
And they've also got to address the deficit. So
Trump invited Musk into the Oval Office and cabinet meetings. Musk called himself First Buddy.
You gotta give him credit.
Trump welcomed Musk's idea to create a Department of Government Efficiency.
this is the chainsaw for bureaucracy.
In 4 months, Doge took the chainsaw to every federal department. 250,000 workers were fired or bought out. Musk even slashed grants and staffing at environmental agencies like the EPA and NOAA after decades of warning about the risks of climate change. But Musk did not enjoy the pushback.
We received several 911 calls about a fire.
There were acts of...
So yeah, in this power vacuum, however you want to call it, when you look at this thing analytically, we the people, Trump, Elon, Congress, the 1% / lobbyists, who will win this battle? Or has it already been won? And they're playing it out in front of us. Let me know what you think. I'm Friend Shot Pearson. If you like the work, if I made you think, go to my site, Friend Shot Blue, click on my portrait, and click on more. I have Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, and PayPal. Also a P.O. Box if you want to mail a love offering. I appreciate it. My videos do not go to the big hierarchy. I'm sure by now you know why. Make sure you're subscribed every day because they do take away subscriptions. So you can't watch these truths. God bless you and God bless America.